Hi guys, it's Rae with Raes Turquoise Turtle. Today is going to be just a super quick rundown on how I do a matching set for a man and a woman when one's going to be glitter and one's not glitter. I don't like doing straight spray paint base cups, especially in the wintertime. It's very hard to get a neat, even base, and there's no visual appeal, so unless I'm specifically asked for that, I tend to shy away from it. This is not going to be a complete video. This is just showing the bases for these cups. I cannot show these full cups. They will have personal pictures on them, and I don't share people's personal pictures. So this is the one that's going to be for the guy. The girls is over off to the side, but I base painted them both the color that's closest to what I'm using, which in this case was Krylon's Gloss Yellow Sun, because that's what I have. This is not what the jar is labeled. This is like all of the yellows I have left mixed together, because for some odd reason I am dangerously low on yellow. But being that this is the yellow glitter I am using, I am going to use mica powder to match up. So I have lemon mica powder out of one of these Amazon, like it comes with 50 baggies of glitter boxes. I use these all the time and they last forever and they're not that expensive. I will link to one or two of these different sets down below because I have several sets kicking around. So but these are the two items I'm going to use to make a fairly close match. So first step will be, I'm going to do the epoxy method to apply the glitter to the cup. So you're going to use the barest amount possible. Like just put a little bit on there and coat it. It doesn't have to be much. It's just the adhesive. So, and yeah, there's drips all over this cup. My yellow is being finicky because it's winter in New York and, you know, 30 degrees outside. But you can't stop working. So, I've got that coated. I'm going to set this off to the side for a few minutes while I do the other cup. And now my hand is in fact sticky, but that is fine. I'm just gonna grab a little, I have a little metal spoon here. That's what I'm gonna use to fish my mica out. I meant to open this before I got epoxy on my hands. But you know, why would I do that? Okay, so I'm going to put a decent amount in here, like maybe that much to start. You will see some color variation on the cup once the mica is on it. That's just how micas end up looking, because they do have that, you know, shimmer in them. They're not like a solid liquid pigment. But again, I like that look because I like the little variation that it gives in your item. So get your mica mixed up well. And these are my papers that are supposed to be for my glitter, so I'm going to scoot them out of the way again. So I'm just going to apply this like I would a regular coat of resin, just to get a good coat on there. And this is probably, in reality, way too much epoxy for this particular cup. This is a, like, 4-in-1 cup can bottle koozie deal. So, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, I don't know. I don't have a supplier for these. If you look around, you can find them. Stainless Depot has them. They're not something I regularly work with, so I only had a couple of them. You know, you saw me do my own set, like, way back in August, using these. So, now, this is going to have striations in it. That's just a product of the mica. And I actually want them to run this way around the cup, so I'm just going to put my finger flat and kind of turn all the resin to horizontal versus vertical, because you will see some of that variation once this is dry. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to level itself out, but I don't want any, like, swoops up. Okay. So, I'm just going to let that spin. I'm going to get this glove off and grab my other cup back and get the glitter on it. Somebody had asked me what I use for paper. I just use regular generic copy paper. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I don't have, like, sheets of parchment or anything I use. But my glitter does seem to release fairly well from it, so I'm going to try and keep my paper out of that wet resin. And I'm just going to go to town and get the glitter on this cup. And it's okay with me if some of those drips show through on this cup, simply because of the style of cup it's going to end up being. The way the decals are going to go on later, you won't see them get covered, but the decals are basically going to end up hidden anyways. So, and again, this is a custom green, or custom yellow, so I can't tell you what colors it is. It's literally just a mix of everything. I do want to go once more around, just to make sure I don't have any blank spots. Especially around the bottom. So, I'm going to put this on the turner now. This is my newest double turner. I did convert these to use my same arms that I use for everything else. So, this is one that actually one of my wonderful subscribers had sent me as a gift, which was very, very sweet of her. I won't name her name because she likes her privacy, but It was a very thoughtful, unexpected gift. She knew I was trying to get all of my rundown turners replaced, and was very, very appreciative of it. So, this is all you're going to see of these, but this is a pretty good match, as you can see. Like I said, when you've got 50 colors of micas, you can pretty much come up with a match. And if you don't quite have the color you need, you can mix your mica, and if you need it, say, a little bit darker, go ahead and grab just a drop or two of alcohol ink, and it will change that color further. If it's not quite where you needed it to be. But do one drop at a time until you get where you want. But like, you can see how this is going to have some striations and a little bit of interest. It's going to be cooler than just a plain flat yellow cup. So, next steps for this is when this is dry, it's going to get a flood coat. You've seen me do that a million times, and then it'll get its decals and its top coats. So, like I said, December is going to be kind of a crazy month. You're going to end up seeing a lot of videos that are more like this, that are just the beginning of the process, because I do have quite a number of custom things that I just picked up that I simply cannot show you the end product, unfortunately. But I don't have time to do custom orders and just separate random videos. So you're kind of going to get like a little bit of a mix here. But this method will work for any colors for a couple set. So, just an alternative to just spray paint for the men's cup and glitter for the women's cup. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.